Hi everyone, it's me Janine, aka Just Juts. So it's been a while since I've done a video, like a long time since I've done a video. So I've been extremely busy doing stuff. So I thought right now would be a perfect time to do one to give you guys an update on what I've accomplished and what I've been doing since the last video. Because in my last video I went over a couple of reselling things and also what I got out of a previous auction and stuff. So in today's video I'm going to go over a few of the auctions stuff that I've won since the last video. I've won several auctions since then. And also I'll show you guys how the dogs have been doing and also how my garden and everything's been looking outside, because as you guys know I've switched up my videos and I've done multiple things on them to spice it up, to give you guys something different than what's out there. Instead of just basing it strictly on reselling, I figured I'd switch it up a little bit because there's a lot that goes into reselling full time, and that is taking care of everyday stuff and doing reselling and how I fit it all into play every day. So for anybody that's watching this video for the very first time, my name is Janine and I am a first-time reseller and first-time YouTuber. I should probably not be saying that anymore because I've been doing it now for, I'm going on month number 5 now. So 5 months I've been doing reselling and I have made several videos. I know I haven't made one in like almost a month. But I'm new to the YouTube world and I've been doing it for 5 months and just giving advice and sharing my journey through being a full-time reseller after leaving warehousing for 30 years. And I have to say things are going really great. It's been a wonderful experience for me. Just learning all new things and also taking all my skills and knowledge from being in warehousing for so many years and implementing that into my reselling business. It's been doing really well. So here I am in the famous Jaguar room. So everybody that's watched my videos, you know this is my tiny little inventory room, which was our Jaguar's spare room that I had to convert into my inventory room because my inventory has blown up dramatically. If you guys remember my first video where I was talking about reselling and I was sitting at the desk in my living room saying how I was going into reselling business for the first time after being in warehousing. And then the next video after that I showed my tiny little bins that I had with my inventory that I got from Goodwill. Well, now 5 months later it has blown up. Because now instead of going to Goodwill, I focus on my auction winnings, which I go online and I bid on auctions that people get from different retailers and stuff, and then they auction off it by pallets or by lot sizes. And I've been doing really good on those because I'm guaranteed to get brand new stuff with tags and everything still. And then I get to pass that savings on to my customers and they're getting good quality merchandise, brand new with tags at a really decent price. So I'm going to go over a few of those items with you guys right now. So I've been, Jesus, I lost track how many auctions I've won already. It's been quite a few, been over a handful since my last video that I have won auctions on. Yeah, about over a handful of auctions I've won, and it's all different types of stuff. And as you guys know, I specialize in clothing. I do have a few odds and ends that's not clothing that I had previously when I first started, but I've been focusing more on clothing more than anything, just because it's easier for me, it's easier to manage. I do have some other stuff that is not clothing, just a handful of stuff on my eBay store, which that's another thing now too, is that I'm officially have my eBay store up and running. So it's under Just Juts, all lowercase. So it's been up and running for a while now. So you guys can check it out on eBay under Just Juts and you can see all the stuff. So yeah, I do have a few stuff, but not too much of it that's not clothing. Yes, I'm going to go over a few of the things now. The one thing that I did recently win on an auction that is not clothing, but I got a really good deal on it, and that is these mixers. So these are cocktail mixers. So I ended up getting 3 different colors. So this color is a gold color. I also got one, I think, in blue, and I forget what the other color was. I think it was silver. I'm not sure. Yeah, so it's 3 different colors, and it comes with the 2 cups with the lids and the mixer and everything. So I got a really good deal on these, and I forgot. I think I got about 30 or 40 of these total. So yeah, so I got this on my eBay site there. So this is basically the only thing that I've won that is not clothing, because it was just a really good deal on these. So yeah, you can go check these out on the eBay site. So let's get into the clothing part, because that's always fun. So just recently, the one I just recently won this past week was 68 Eddie Bauer pants. So these are nice. These are a different type of pants, because I haven't had this type of style before. It's called the ripstop pants, they're called. So I've never had this style of Eddie Bauer pants before. So this is new to my inventory, and it comes in 3 different colors I ended up getting, and it cost me about almost $600 but I got 68 pairs of Eddie Bauer pants. So here it is in like a olive green color. So you can see a little bit on the picture how they look on a person. They even have a really cool zipper on the back. So I ended up getting it in the green. I got it in this cool like tan mustardy color, I guess you want to call it there. And then I also got it in a charcoal color too, so it's a little bit darker than this shade here. As you can see, they're in bags already, so I put everything in bags. And that's one of my things. If you guys seen on my videos, I'm really, if I see about is making sure I put all my inventory into clear bags. So I end up ordering these from Amazon, these clear bags. And so every single piece of merchandise that I have, I post it online, and then each one gets put into a clear bag, just to keep it protected from dust and everything else. And then it also gets put into a shipping bag when it's ready to go out to a customer. So all of these have been bagged. So I just did this yesterday, and this took forever, because there's so many sizes here. I mean, do I have the paper here for this one? Yeah, I do. So this one has multiple sizes for this one. Out of these 68 pieces, I think like on the green color, I had like 8 or 9 different sizes. And then the same thing with the tan ones and the asphalt, they call it. That's the color, but it's really like a dark charcoal color. That had about 5 or 6 sizes as well. So it's very time consuming to put all that information into the eBay site, because you got to put as much information as possible so the customers can easily, when they do searches on certain items, they have all that information ready for them there. It just makes it easier for people to find your stuff. So after logging in all the stuff, which my husband was a big help in helping me that. He's like the expert on all that stuff. So he was able to log all the stuff in, and then I ended up doing all the physical part of the bagging stuff. So I got all 68 pairs of pants bagged. And then we also did some Hurley shirts for children. So that's these right here. And these are really awesome, because I've gotten these before in the short sleeve ones. So I just won this one on the previous week auction. And these are Hurley kids shirts too. There's a 2-pack as well, just like the last one. But this 2-pack has a long sleeve and a short sleeve in it. So I don't know if you guys can see in that picture there. But you got a white shirt long sleeve, and then you got the blue short sleeve shirt. So it's a 2-pack. So the customer gets 2 different shirts for one price. That's not too shabby. So I forgot how many I got of these. I think they all want to say there was maybe 30 something of these as well. So I got all these posted already, and as you can see, they're all in the clear bags that I put them in already. So I got a lot of children's stuff. And the ones that I have not posted yet, that was also in that same auction with the shirts, was children's jeans, and these are Levi's jeans. So yes, I did really, really well with the Levi's stuff, because everybody knows the type of stuff that I sell is Eddie Bauer, Gap, and Levi's. That is, and also, oh, what is the other one? Country something it is. I keep forgetting that one. What is that one? Southern something country. My mind's going blank, guys. Bear with me on that one. I cannot remember it. And I'm trying to look on the tags on the other stuff here so I can try to remember what the name is that other vendor. It is Free Country. That's what it is. So Free Country is the other one that I got a lot of jackets on. In women's, a lot of different style jackets. And then I also have a few kids stuff too in that same brand. And I also have the Gap hoodies and stuff. So it's a mixture of all different types of brands and styles that I have on my site that I've been doing really good at getting all on the auctions. So yeah, so these are the kids' jeans. So I got Levi's jeans for the kids. And this is like for, actually these are at 33.30. So yeah, these are a normal size ones. So these are a black Levi's jeans. So these are really, really nice. And of course, as I always say, all the stuff has tags. So brand new merchandise. I've been really good. Now there's a few items where the tag fell off and stuff, but it only happens on a few of the items. And I still sell those. I just mark those down, as I've always said. And then I also got these Levi jeans for kids too. And these are the true blue denim ones. So again, with tags and everything. So I got a few of these in the blue denim, and I only got like one pair in the black denim. So I got a few of those here, and then I also got another kids Hurley's brand, but these are the hoodies, little kid hoodies. So there's the logo on the front, and they're long sleeve hoodies, and there's the hood attached and everything. And then they also have the kangaroo pocket in the front as well. Alrighty, and then we also got them, so that's in the blue and the gray, and I also got it again in the black and gray hoodie. Same thing. This one actually says Hurley's on it, the brand. And then on the back you have the hoodie and all that stuff. So I ended up getting these, as you can see, tags. So got really lucky with all these. So I got a whole box of these that I still have to go through and post those. So those are not on my eBay site yet. Neither are those jeans. So I got to get those going. So now I'll show you what else I've gotten on my previous auctions. So about 2 weeks ago, I got a whole big thing full of Levi's shirts. So I'm going to show you them like this because everything is bagged already, because I went crazy bagging everything as soon as I post it, because I don't like things stacking up. As soon as I post it, I quickly get it into bags right away, so I know what stuff I still need to post and what stuff has been posted already. So even though I'm working with a limited amount of space in here, I do have a really good organization system. So I have developed it a lot. So I have learned a lot with trying to utilize as much of a small space as possible and had to make it as efficient as possible. So I have learned a lot on that. So this is the Levi's logo one. So it has the red Levi's logo in the middle of the shirt there. If you guys can see that in the video there. And it's a long sleeve, and these are the black ones. So it's a black long sleeve with the red Levi's logo in the middle. So again, all this brand new with tags, every single one of them. So I got 2 bins full of them. So as you can see, this is the racking system. I also have the racking system that is in front of me that the camera is on right now. Which, yes, it is my camcorder. So yes, I'm still using the camcorder, guys. So that's a little funny thing that I've been saying in my videos and stuff. How I'm like really old school with the camcorder, where everybody else uses the latest technology. And here I am using my my camcorder from how many years ago, and it's been working, so I keep going with it. So let's show you what else I got. So I only got one of these. This is a Levi's blue t-shirt, and it has a really cool logo on the front of it. I don't know if you guys can really see it that well on the camera there. I'm trying, because it is in a bag, so you're going to get a glare. So yeah, so this is the only one I got in this style and this color. I only got one of them. But then the other Levi's shirts that I got, which I got a buttload of these. There's about, I don't know, 20, 30 of these. is these ones, which is another blue, different shade of blue, Levi's. These are long sleeves though. And I don't know if you guys, I'm going to try my best to show you guys in the camera here. So that's the logo that is on the front of those shirts. And these are all long sleeve. And I got about 20 to 30 of these in this bin. So we got one whole bin of those, and then we got 2 full bins of the black long sleeve Levi's shirts. Then the one cool thing I also got during that same auction too is these cool Pink Floyd logo baby blue hoodies. So these are pretty neat. So that's what it looks like on the front of it, which says Pink Floyd and stuff, and it has like half of the world type thing there and stuff, and it has the dark side of the moon on the bottom of it, it says. And these are a light baby blue color, and they are hoodies. So I thought that was pretty cool deal that I got on these. And again, my auctions, they've been averaging anywhere. I think the most expensive auction that I won was the one with the Eddie Bauer ones, which was this past last weekend's one, which was almost $600. But all these other ones that I showed you, the Levi's shirts and all that, these auctions, we're talking like 30 or 40 pieces or more for each. Yeah, I think I'm going really low on the quantities. I think it's like, I want to say it was 100 and something pieces, because we're going back a little bit, so I'm trying to remember, because I don't have my paper in front of me, because normally I like to write stuff down, so when I'm giving you guys the information, it's like exact numbers. But still, I mean, I got some really good deals on these auctions on the Levi's shirts. We're talking almost 100 pieces, and I got them for like 100 and something dollars, $130 I think was the one auction. And then also with these, the same thing. We're talking, I got about 60 or 50 pieces or whatever, and again we're talking like 100 and something dollars. So all my auctions, I've only spent tops $200 on them, and the one from last week, that was the most I've ever spent. But you can't beat that. I mean, the brand new merchandise with tags, and I'm only spending 130 something on them, and I'm getting almost 100 pieces brand new stuff. So I've been doing really well with my auctions. And because I'm just on at the right time, and it's funny because like when you're bidding with other people, it's funny because they'll get it really higher, and then you're like, oh my god, stop, because then they'll add more time on to the auction if people keep bidding and bidding and bidding, because auctions normally have that certain time frame where they'll stop, but some people, they'll just keep bidding against you, and it's after a while it gets a little nerve-wracking. But I end up with the merchandise, so I'm happy at a good price, so can't beat it. So I'll show you some other new stuff that I got. I got a lot of, what do they call these? I got Levi's jeans in here. I got more of those. I also got the Lucky brand jeans. I did really good on these. And I got a lot of different sizes, like 32 by 32. And then, do I have another one in here? I think this is my last one, because I've been doing really good with the Lucky brand. And I think I only got, yeah, this one left. This one's a 32. These are really nice Lucky jeans. And I got them priced really good too. And I got a lot of Members Mark jeans in here. These are all men's jeans. I got one bin right here just full of just men's jeans, from Halloway to Members Mark to Lucky brand. So I got a little bit of everything in this bin here. And it's all men's. Yeah, the Callaways, I'm doing really good with the Callaways. So I won quite a few of these. And I also, what I do to make it a lot easier is, it's hard sometimes to see through the bag with the information on the colors, because sometimes they look so close. So what I do is I use little yellow Post-it notes, and I write down the color and the size, even though I can see the size right here. Just to make it easier for when something sells and I'm digging through the bin and stuff. It's just easy for me to look it up when I write the size and the color there. Oh, don't mind the noise back there. That's my husband. He's mowing the lawn. Yeah, here in Florida, we've been getting quite a bit of rain. So, and things here in Florida go really fast. So when I lived in Indiana, I didn't have to mow my lawn as much as I have to out here, because things just grow a lot faster out here. So we just mowed the lawn not that long ago. So, and the area's out there, I gotta mow again. So I gotta go out there too later on when I'm done with this video, and I gotta help weed whack too. And we just bought a new weed whacker, which I love it. So it's so much better than the other one, because the weed whacker that we end up getting now has these plastic blades on them. So, and then when they wear out, you just pop it off and put a new one in, so you don't have to worry about that plastic thing that spins around really fast, because that thing is dangerous. Because when it gets down low, and it always happens, like it gets down really low and I don't realize it, and then it snaps off and it flies and hits you in the leg and hurts like heck. So, so I'm really glad that my husband ended up finding a new one that doesn't have that wire thing anymore. Just has these plastic blade things on them, which is 20 times easier, and the thing only weighs like 3 pounds. Like, it's super duper light. So yeah, I can't wait to go out there and use it to finish weed whacking when he's done mowing the lawn. So I just figured I'd throw that out there. Hey, my videos are all about reselling and life, being a reseller for on full time. So I figured I'd share everything that goes on being a full-time reseller at home, because it's not just reselling, but it's also everyday life stuff that you have to fit into it. I mean, I have 5 dogs I got to take care of, housework, yard work. There's a lot that plays into it and stuff. So I share everything on my videos, because when you choose to do reselling full time, and you're doing it from home, you have to have that organization and that separation. Okay, when I'm in here, I'm working, but also there's a lot of distractions outside too, between the dogs and knowing that you have to things right there in front of you that you know you have to take care of. Where when you drive somewhere and you go to work, it's just work all around you, but when you're working from home, there's different distractions and stuff, and you have to try to balance it out and try not to get distracted too much, because you don't want to fall behind on your regular eBay work. So you gotta try to find that balance to make sure, okay, when I get up in the morning, I gotta make sure I take care of the dogs, do this, do that, check my email, check to see the sales, get everything packed up, bring it to the post office, which that is one of the things that I do immediately, is I take care of my shipping stuff first, pack things up from any orders that came in from the day before late, and then also overnight. And I get those shipped out, and then when I come home, then I start doing my eBay stuff, but then I also have to make sure that the other stuff gets done too. So me and my husband, we try to find that balance to try to get house cleaning done, yard cleaning done, maintaining that, taking care of dogs, and then also maintaining our eBay business as well. So yeah, you got to try to find that balance and come up with a routine and a schedule. It is so important to get that done. So I just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. If you choose to do reselling full time, to make sure that you find that balance, so you can get things done, so you don't feel so overwhelmed or getting frustrated going, oh my God, I still got to do this, still got to do that. You just got to try to find that balance and put yourself on some type of schedule. Sometimes I do veer off it, sometimes, I got to admit. I mean, I've been doing it for 5 months now. But everything's a learning thing, you know, but I have gotten much better in it, and I've gotten more willpower where I don't get distracted that much. So that's why sometimes if I put myself in here, I put music on and just get into the zone, and I'm okay. But if I go into the other room that has a TV, you know, and then all of a sudden I start hearing something, ooh, I gotta look at that, ooh, that sounds interesting. And I'm like, no. Stay focused, stay focused. So, because the most important thing, and I've always said this in my other videos, is when you're getting stuff from auctions, that's money that you're spending. And the longer it sits and doesn't get posted, that's money that you're losing out on. Because you got to get that stuff posted right away so you can start making your money back on the money that you spent on the stuff. You want to make sure that you're getting that profit back in a timely manner. So it's really important to put yourself on a schedule and making sure that you stay focused on the task at hand. All right, so we're getting back to my inventory, showing you guys everything. So what I was saying was with the pants was the collarways. I've gotten a lot of those, and of course I put the post-its on them, and I do that for a lot of the other merchandise too. If I have similar looking colors in the bags, I use the post-it notes because I think that is the best way of me making sure that I am grabbing the right color that the customer ordered. Also on here, I try to look on the back here because thank God the bags are see-through, so in the back I can see the color on the tag as well if I have to. So I always double, triple check everything to make sure that the customer is getting exactly what they ordered. So yes, I got this whole bin full of men's jeans there, and I also have over on this side here a whole bin full of men's sweatpants still and loungewear. And but I've been doing really, really well, even with jackets, which I'm really surprised about too, because I thought with the change of seasons, because it's been like hitting 90 degrees out here, even more than that. I mean, it's hitting the high 90s at times here, well, the mid 90s, and then our nights only get into like the 70s and stuff, 60s to 70s. But I was really surprised that I was still selling a lot of jackets. I'm like, I'm grateful and happy for it. I was just really surprised. But then I realized when I started hearing, you know, the people are still ordering jackets and stuff, you know, I started asking my Alexa lady, you know, what's the weather out around me and stuff in the other states. And come to my surprise, like even in New York, I check on the weather then, and it's like it gets down into the 46 degrees towards the nighttime. And they're still like in like the low 70s or 60s at times and everything. And, you know, of course they're along the water and stuff there, but I'm like, ooh, it's still chilly. So it's so deceiving, you know, when you're living in Florida where you're so used to the warm weather all the time and you forget how the weather is around you in the other states, how you're thinking it's warmer there too, and it's not. That they're still dealing with that cool weather, which I know to people out there, that's warm. But for me personally, even when I lived out there, I was always chilly, even when it was like in the 50s and 60s. But for 50s and 60s to a person that lives in, let's say, Indianapolis or New York or whatever, you know, that's really warm weather. That's like, you know, shorts and t-shirt weather. But for me, I was always a person that's always cold, so if I was to go there in like 50, 60 degree weather, I would be wearing pants and a light sweat jacket or something, because that type of cold, that type of temperature is different. Like, for example, the cold out here is different than the cold out there. They call it like a dry cold out here, where the cold just feels different. Like it just gets into your bones, and it's like really, really, really cold when it's like when it gets down to like the 40s out here and stuff, in the 30s when it gets into the winter time out here. So it's a different type of cold and stuff. So I just forget how it is in other areas sometimes, so that's why I have to check. And I'm like, oh, that explains why the people are still ordering jackets. I'm like, cool beans, you know. But I get a mixture of both. I mean, I have some people that are starting to buy my shorts and, you know, good summer stuff and everything. So yeah, it's exciting. I got a variety of different stuff that I'm selling between jackets and shorts and everything. So it's pretty neat. So yeah, sales have been going really, really well. And anybody that is watching this video that has ordered my stuff already on Just thank you very much. I always appreciate it. So yeah, so I basically, that's all my new stuff that I basically got. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Probably I am. But I've tried to show you as much as I can that I have won. But the stuff that I've showed you, I have tons and tons of it. So, yeah, so it is very time consuming to post everything. But I gotta say, these things were the easiest things to post though. So I like things like this because they're easy to post. But I like the clothes better just because I'm used to them and I'm more comfortable selling clothes and stuff. I still have quite a few shoes. We have sold some boots too. We sold our last pair of Skechers. So officially done with the Skechers. So yeah, we're doing really well with sales overall. So yeah, can't complain. Things are going really, really well. And I'm really happy that I made this decision to be a full-time reseller, because it's been a wonderful experience, and it gives me the opportunity to learn something new and different, especially at the stage I am in my life, that I'm able to make a dramatic change and adapt to it so well. So that's me, enough rambling on about all that stuff. So I'm going to go and show you guys the dogs, see how the dogs are doing, so you guys can see how crazy they've been and stuff, because it's been a while since I've done a video, and I've only done like maybe 2 videos, I think, where I've had the dogs in them and stuff. And my other videos, I show them for like a little bit of time, just for them to be like, hey, how you doing, you know, type thing. So we're gonna go and check out the little doggies. I'm wondering to make sure this is definitely recording. I don't even see the numbers going. I just realized that. I think it's going. I hope it's going. Yeah, it is going. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I just made myself look like a total idiot just now. And I'm not even going to delete this. So I'm going to spin you guys around. Alrighty. So, yeah, so this is the other side of the inventory room. So as you guys can see. So don't mind me what I just did, because I wasn't sure if I was recording the whole time. So I was looking to make sure the numbers were going. So don't mind me doing that. That is me doing real-time stuff, and I'm not going to delete it because, yeah, just not. Okay, so these are the shoes that I did. Jesus, God, a couple months ago I got those. So we did sell quite a few of those, so there's a few left there. And then we have some collectible Star Trek stuff there. Still got only 2 pairs of slippers left. And then in these bins here, I have little kids clothing in that one from way back. And then in that other bin up there, some Goodwill stuff that I have left. I have my whole bin of my Gap hoodies there. And then in that bin there, it's a whole bunch of different types of women's shirts and stuff. Then in this bin and that bin there, it's nothing but jackets. Jackets. All the way at the bottom, I got pants and stuff. Remember, guys, I'm dealing with a tiny little space here, so bear with me on the camera part, okay? So this bin here and this bin here, those are the 2 bins that I said that are full of nothing but Levi's shirts. The long sleeve, that's my other bin full of Levi's shirts. This bin here is all men's different types of jeans. Then I got the 2 boxes full of those Pink Floyd hoodies. Then I got this whole bin full of little kids, different types of clothing there. Then I got these 2 boxes. These, and everything is already bagged on these things. These 2 bins are full of little women's different types of clothing. Then on the very bottom, I got 2 bins full of the oh Jesus, what were these again? Let me see. Oh, these were the Eddie Bauer men's shirts. That's what those were. I showed you guys those in my previous video. Oh, these are the other ones I forgot to show you. See, I knew I would find it. Something else I forgot. So these are the Levi's. You guys can see that. These are the Levi's long sleeve white t-shirts. And that's the logo that's on them. And I have a whole box full of those in there. And I forgot how many I got in there. That was another $100-something auction that I won. Okay, I'm going to flip you guys over to here. So don't mind me if I just went too fast. I apologize. So, these are the Hurley hoodies that I just showed you there. Then over there I have the whole stack of the men's sweatshirts there, fleeces, pullovers. Then I got a whole bin there full of men's more shirts. Let me move this over. This is my storage bin. Then in that one is all men's lounge pants there. That's my extra bin that I'm going to be using for something else. And then that's my whole bin full of the Callaway hoodies and stuff. And then those are the jeans there. So that's all my stuff there. And then now I'm going to be flipping you back over to this side here. Wait, what am I doing here? There we go. Here we go. Hello. Okay, don't mind me, guys. So I just wanted to make sure that this thing was still recording. And for the life of me, I couldn't look at the numbers on the bottom there. Even with my readers on, I couldn't even, I'm trying to figure out where the number is. And I just seen the numbers moving. And at first I didn't see any numbers moving, so I wasn't sure if it was recording or not. So that's why I stared at the camera like I did, going, what's going on? So don't mind me. You guys can laugh at me if you want. It's okay. Alright, so I'm going to go and show you guys the doggies now. Hopefully they'll be on their best behavior. So, because sometimes they don't listen, but they're dogs. So of course sometimes they're not going to listen. So let's go check them out. Let's go check out the little kitties. Of course I always shut the door to the inventory room. So it looks like we got baby over here sleeping. So I'm going to flip you guys over. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. So there's baby. Baby, say hi. There's Jutsi. She's the CEO. And there's Hannah. Say hi, honey. Yeah, she's just gonna just daze out. That's what Honey does. She's all dazed out. Baby, you wanna say hi? Wanna say hi, baby? Honey girl. Honey. She's having a hard time hearing a little bit. There she goes. Hello. Oh, she's stretching. She was sleeping. Oh, baby, you're scratching mama. Hello. See, so these are the little kitties. They're all awake from their nap. Right, baby, baby, baby? Hi, baby, baby, baby. Hello. And there's oh, that's my TV. Don't want my TV. Alright, so here's the fishies. So yeah, since my last video, we have gotten more fish. So we still go with this, what are these? Angelfish. So we have black and gold. We have an old black one there, and that one too. They got all the markings on them. Then we got the little sucky in the back there, and then we also have another sucky somewhere. Where did he go? I don't know where the other sucky went. Oh, where did he go? Oh, he's around here somewhere. So yeah, those are our fish. Oh, here's crying Betsy. We're gonna say hello to Betsy. Right, Betsy? Say hello, Betsy. Say hello, Betsy. There's Miss Betsy girl. Yeah, she always gets excited. And the only reason why she's getting excited is because she hears my voice. Okay, okay, okay. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I'm gonna come in. I'm coming in. Calm down, Betsy. I know you get all hyper. See, as soon as I start talking like that to the other dog, she gets excited like real fast. All right, Betsy, Mama's coming. All right, let me put the other gate up. Here we go. Hello, Betsy. All right, calm down, girl. She gets so excited. She gets so excited. Oh, you want to say hello to Ian? 1 second, Betsy. Let's say hello to Ian. You guys remember Ian from my other video? Our timid African gray parrot who speaks a lot. Curses a little bit too, but mostly he says the dog's names and hello and, you know, typical bird talk, I guess. Right, Ian? Hello? He never wants to talk when I put him on the spot. He'll do it all by himself. And it's so sad because yesterday I was in the kitchen and I heard him and he was just rambling on. Sometimes you just listen to him, he just talks by himself and just rambles on. And yesterday, for some reason, he started talking, keeps saying the dog's names that passed away. He kept saying Wrinkles and Minnie like crazy yesterday. It's like it was driving me nuts. I'm like, why does he keep saying their name for? I'm like, he hasn't seen them in years. You know, right, Ian? Right, you just rambling on like crazy yesterday. Just going off, just rambling on and on and on and on. So, Betsy girl, you want to hang out in the screen house? Jimbo, I'm going to put Betsy in the screen house. I don't know if he just heard me. Let me make sure the thing is closed. He just went into the other room because I don't want to make sure the gate's not closed for Betsy. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, we're okay. All right, we're going to go outside now. Here we go. Sorry, guys, about that. I had to make sure that the door was closed. Is the gate closed? No. All right, Betsy, you going to hang out in here, girl. Stay here, guys. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Because see, my husband, he just got done mowing our lawn. See? And right now he's bringing the lawnmower out, and he has to open up the gate to do that, and we can't let Betsy out with the gate open. So we always check first before we let her out. And she's watching Daddy on the lawnmower. Alright, we're good. Okay, ready, Betsy girl? Wanna run outside and play? Let's go. Let's play, run, be free. There she goes. She's focusing on Daddy on the lawnmower. Right, Betsy girl? There she goes. Be free, run. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the outside. Because of course on my videos I show you guys the dogs, and then we go outside and I show you guys the progress. So you remember in my other videos I've talked about how we got our 3 trees down in our yard. There goes Betsy, act like a nut. And I'm going to show you how much grass has grown in those spots since we've gotten those trees cut down. Because the trees have been down for, God, Jesus, almost 2 months now, I want to say. So look at how much grass has grown since I showed you guys the last video. Look at all the new grass that's growing in. Isn't that awesome? So this is the one area we got left that needs the grass to grow. But look how much it's filled in since then. So we make sure we water it every day. We put all these different types of grass seed down and nutrients and all that. So we're doing really good there. So now I'm going to go show you guys the other area. And yes, you guys know from my other videos, eventually in this area here we want to put in our outdoor kitchen. So that's still in the works of discussing how we're going to do that. So you remember the 2 trees that were over here? My other video. And Betsy, get out of there. She keeps running there. So look at all this new grass that grew. Look at it all. So we would do, me and my husband, he's been faithfully coming out here every morning, and he waters the grass area so we can get grass to grow faster here. But look how much of it has filled in already. So since the last video, this area looked a lot bare. So we have made much progress. And then here, this one area too, it's filling in pretty well too. As you can see, look at all the new grass that's grown little patches here and there. So it takes time, but we're making excellent progress considering the time frame. We're doing really well. So let's look at what we've gotten since my last video. So in the other video, we had the pod here, so I can't open this up because look how it's busting at the seams. So me and my husband, we have to do this very carefully, opening up the lid on our veggie pod, which is where we grow all our vegetables now, because everything's so expensive these days. So we decided to grow our own veggies. So we've got in here, we got tomatoes. I had the hungry man tomatoes, things they were called. And then we got the jalapenos over on this side, which my husband plucked quite a few of those already. So we got the jalapenos already, brought in the house already, quite a few of those. And he bought cream cheese and cheddar cheese. He's going to make a really cool stuffed jalapeno with them. Betsy, what are you doing over there? Betsy! Hey! Betsy! What are you doing? What are you rubbing your face in? Sorry guys, but Betsy was rubbing her face in something. So I apologize, but you know how dogs are, so I gotta see what she's rubbing her face into. Ugh, is there anything there? No, I don't see anything there. What's she rubbing her face into? Ugh. Dogs are disgusting sometimes. They find the most stinkiest areas to roll in, because that's what they do. What are you doing, Betsy? What were you doing? What were you rubbing your face over there for on the ground? Huh? What were you rubbing into? Huh? Huh, Betsy girl? Mama saw you rubbing your face in the grass there. Huh? What are you trying to get at? You gonna stink? Is my hand gonna stink petting you now? Huh? Nah, it doesn't really stink. No, she doesn't stink. Better stop rubbing your face and stuff. Because we have these stray cats that come around. And ugh, it's disgusting when they come into our yard. I'm like, I don't want them leaving stuff for our dogs. That's gross. Right, Betsy? You can't be getting into stuff. Yeah, because they try to eat stuff they shouldn't be eating. Right, Betsy? So let's get back to our garden since Betsy interrupted us by rubbing her face in something. So yeah, so we got see the yellow things there? Those are the tomatoes. The tomatoes are doing really well, and also the jalapenos, which I said, which my husband plucked about. Jeez, I forgot. He good handful of. Oh, you can see the little tomatoes from here. See a little tomato there. There's a tomato over there. There's a tomato there. There's a whole bunch, but if we open up the lid, it just all falls out kind of like, and then we have to try to stuff it all back in. So me and my husband, we bought these potting plants that we wanna transplant some of the stuff in, because this thing's getting out of control. Like, we planted too much into these things. Betsy, what are you doing? Is your back itching? Is your back itchy? So yeah, so we got the jalapenos that we're gonna be stuffing, as I said. And then in this one, so yeah, we're gonna transplant some of that stuff into different bigger pots, because that's getting out of control in there. Then we have this one here, which I can pop this. I'm gonna try to doing this with one hand, so bear with me, guys, because it's hard for me to lift this thing. Oof, which I'm having difficulties. There we go, I got it, yay. All right, here we go. Did that with one hand. Normally it's easier with two, but I got the camera in the other hand. So that one is our blueberry plant right there. The one next to it, that is my eggplant. So look how big it got since the last video. I got to transplant that into a bigger pot. And then these are our other ones that my husband planted that are a variety of all different types of vegetables. I can't remember all that he planted in here, but they're all doing really well, so we have to transplant all this stuff. Some of the stuff's going to stay and be transplanted into this pod itself, and then some of the stuff needs to, like this thing right there, we're going to have to transplant that. This one right here, we're going to have to transplant that eventually, because that thing grows about 4 feet tall. So we got to make sure that we transplant that eventually into a bigger area. So yes, our stuff is doing awesome, isn't it? So I love these little pod things here. They're doing really, really well. Betsy, what are you doing? So yeah, even in the fenced-in yard, you still gotta watch the dogs. So yeah, and then we end up getting this cool screen house thing. And let me just back up so I can show you guys better. So you see, look at this cool screen house, right? And in the middle it zips up and it's got these little windows. So it's easier to water. It's got these Velcro things. So you go like that, okay? And you can lift it up. You can take your hose and you can hose the screen, and it gets all the vegetables and plants that you'll put in there. So eventually we're gonna take the stuff that's in those pots and we transplant them into pots, and then we're gonna put the pots in this big, huge greenhouse type thing. And then we can keep them protect from getting the bugs or squirrels or birds and everything. Look at Betsy, she's having fun with the grasshopper. Look at that. Betsy, don't you bite the grasshopper. See, there's a little baby green grasshopper right there hopping around, and Betsy spotted him. Betsy, don't you try to eat the grasshopper. You be nice. Okay, Betsy girl? Yeah, so that's what we're doing all with our garden. So yeah, things are going great with the garden. They're growing a little bit faster than what we expected, but we keep forgetting in Florida things grow really fast. Oh, I want to show you guys the progress on our strawberries. So they're taking a little bit longer to grow. So this is mine that I planted, and then that's the one that my husband planted. So he's got his 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 5 in mine. So that's how much mine grew. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they're taking a little bit longer than we expected. Betsy, you leave the grasshopper alone. So yeah, sorry I keep yelling at Betsy on the video, but sometimes you gotta tell the dogs to stop doing things that they shouldn't be doing. So that's how our strawberries are doing. They're taking a little bit longer than we expected. Betsy, leave the grasshopper alone. And then here are the orange tree, which, as you can see, we have a lot of oranges on them. See how much we have on our orange tree, all the new baby oranges that are coming in. Right there, all over there, all over here. We got tons and tons of oranges coming in all over the place. And we got our new bird feeders. So we have this bird feeder over here, with the 2 things on them. And then over here, we have these other 2 bird feeders. Right here we have this one here. Well, that one I have to clean out though. But we have this one here, and then I also filled this up with bird seed. And these birds go nuts. I mean nuts. Especially on that one over there. We've had at least 5 squirrels here that have actually crawled up on this thing and eaten the bird seed. And we have all different types of birds that come into this orange tree, and they'll hang it inside this orange tree, and then they'll fly over to that bird feeder, and then they fly over to that bird feeder. And it's awesome. In the mornings, me and my husband come out here, we get our coffee, we sit in the screen house, and we just watch the birds come. And there's all different types, between blue jays and red cardinals, and we even have woodpeckers that show up, and pigeon type looking birds. I mean, just all different types of birds. And the squirrels, they run up that palm tree, and then they come down. Betsy, get over here, Betsy, come on. And then they jump up on top of the bird feeder, and they eat the bird seed too. It's funny. So yeah, it's comical to watch, you know, just nature's animals in the morning. It's so nice to hear them and watch them and stuff. And then we got our garden going on up there, and it's really nice. And then over here, we have our grapefruit tree, which is doing really awesome. And you can see all the new grapefruits that are coming in on this one here. So let me see if I can find a couple of new ones for you. It's kind of hard at first to try to find them, but there's new ones growing in all the time, but they keep falling on the ground too. I'm trying to find some for you guys. Let's see.